gang. Today we're going to go over the overhead squat. It's a common movement that we see a lot of people struggle through, and we are going to hit 5 main points here, but there may or may not be some things your coaches are going to walk you through outside of these 5 things. This is for you as an athlete at our gym to use before class starts, during open gym time if you're working on a weakness, or practice at home for some of you if you really are trying to get after a higher quality overhead squat position. The tools I'll have today are a thin band, PVC or a broomstick if you're at home, and an empty bar. If you can't do it with an empty bar, there's no reason why you should put weight on it. So feel free to practice that in class as well as a good rule of thumb about don't focus on the weight, focus on the quality of the movement. We're going to start with always having control. We'll move on to the elbow position and having external rotation. Those two are pretty well connected. Keeping the rib cage tucked in, which keeps our nice, tall, vertical spine without hyperextending. And then we're going to talk about the balanced foot position. What we like to see in the overhead squat position, hands are going to be in your snatch grip. If you're able to snatch it overhead, that's great. If you have to clean it, set it on your back, and then move your hands out, use the rings on the barbell to keep your hands even. And then you can press the bar off of your back. So from the front, side, do a little better there. We always set the bar down gently on our back. If that is a struggle for you, please use a rack. Set yourself in the rack if moving it from the ground or from the front rack is not good. We always have control of the bar. When the bar is over our head, we should never feel like the bar is just balancing in space. We always have control of the bar. We use this band to demonstrate how to keep control. The bar should have a slight pull, and if I'm looking at my thumb should go back with this band. That's the type of pressure and torque I want to put on that bar to keep it locked over my head. So the bar is obviously not going to allow you to do that. It's essentially just practicing the type of pressure you need to get that externally rotated shoulder. You can use that and practice the overhead squat with a thin band. Just like you would an empty bar. Okay? You also have the PVC pipe, which you can lay in your hands flat like this. You can put that over your head. About your snatch grip. This is a little harder to gauge your snatch grip position. And you can get the rib cage tucked in, externally rotated, and stand up. The one thing we didn't talk about in these 5 points that your coaches will work you through is the movement is always initiated with the hip. It's not initiated by leaning forward. It's just a soft crack at the hip. So right here, just as if I were trying to sit back just a little bit to get it going. The balanced foot position means your big toe, your pinky toe, and your heel should all have contact with the ground. While a lot of the weight will be in the midfoot and heel area, your big toe and your pinky toe should always have contact with the floor to maintain a balanced position. And that's all we have for you today.